guys, no microphone, so sorry if there's a breeze. Hello, welcome to, we're at the Beinn Cruachan Munros. I mean, that's part of Beinn Cruachan behind me. There was one more space, just about, like, only a few spaces here. You can fit about 5 cars, you know. I got a space, so thank Lord. I am shattered. I was powerlifting yesterday and I have a sore back because I lifted my butt off the bench for the last 2 reps and 2 of my sets, which I shouldn't have, but DOMs in my back, which is not good for today because it means it's going to be even more painful. Yeah, I bench a lot of weight. I was wide grip benching 60 for 8, so wide grip, and I weigh 69 kilograms. Quite new to wide grip benching as well, so I'm using a lot of muscles I'm not usually using as much. Anyway, we're gonna get packed up. I've just got to add my food and stuff to the sack and then gonna get on with it. It's 2 miles along a track which you can actually see along the side of the mountain here. 2.3 miles, and then it's quite a steep ascent, and then once you're up. I was stuck between that one and the one behind is the one I'm camping on. I was stuck between the 2 of them, but I chose the first one. And actually, this is forecast to be the windiest hill in the West Highlands. Really. It goes to 30s from 20s between 6 and 9, which is when I'm pitching. And then it dies down overnight to like 13s, 15s in the morning. So yeah, that'll be interesting. And guess what tent I chose? The Scarp One Ultra. Because I thought, no, I'm not going for the comfortable option. I have to put this tent to its test. I'm going to get on with it. I'm just a bit worried that there might be rock under the grass up there, so I hope that's not the case, because I really want to get the pitch that I have my eyes on. So yeah, catch you in a bit, guys. I'm just going to get my stuff packed and we'll head off. I might be making a new trend here, guys. McDonald's in a bag. Hello. No, I just had to format my SD card, and I'm really hoping that I actually put all that on the computer, because that means the video before this is non-existent. So there's a oh, I hate to look at it. That's my hill, I think. Oh God, it's just a long slog. It's all the way along that track, and that track keeps going. It's actually on that mountain too, traversing. Kind of goes wee.
Footsteps to follow because they were never meant to. You're not retracing someone else's blueprint.
We're getting all serious now. We've got our spiritual podcast of Wisdom of the Eye on.
And it's sacred.
Sacred talk here.
Outgrowing spaces,
oh, there's a chair. Oh my God.
Felt like home. That's because they were only meant to carry the version of you before the fire. And the fire is here now.
Is it?
Saturn's got the torch. Aries is the fuel. You are the spark.
Aries is the fuel.
It can feel unfair.
I'm the spark.
Lonely, like being thrown into leadership without a manual. But that's the price of being first. And if you feel like you're dragging a future no one else can see yet, then you're probably exactly where you're meant to be. Sometimes the path doesn't appear until you're
I can see that. Oh, there's a castle over there.
But the universe didn't choose you to break. It chose you to ignite.
This is quite serious talk, this. Alright, I'm going to end the vlog there. Catch you further up. Hello, boy. What are you looking at, eh? Yeah, cute. Yeah. You guys keep staring, eh? I'm gonna have a quick stop here because we're 2 miles in, and the next step is 1 mile of that steep ascent that you can maybe see in the hyperlapse that I just took. So we're going to chill out for 5 minutes, get a break, get some water from here. We'll finish this water and fill it back up again. It's not massively flowing, but we'll get something. And then I'll catch you on the way up, guys. So we've, as you've seen in the hyperlapse, we've zigzagged up to the point where we go straight up that ugly, can I say it? Yeah, I'm gonna say it. That ugly bastard. That's me halfway up the mountain, maybe a bit more. Need to stop for a drink. And there's all this shady patch. I thought I'm taking that, thanks. Hey, I'm up at the Beinn. Some lovely pitching up right just here actually. If there's nothing on the summit, I can come back here. It's brilliant over here too. Wow. Oh wow. Ha! Oh, I could literally pitch right there. I've got views of Beinn, I think, right in front of me. Look at that. Maybe I can zoom you in. It's quite breezy. That's definitely going up to 30 gusts. Look at that. Stunning views. I mean, if I was pitched... Can you see that? Quite windy. If I was pitched right here. I mean, it's quite soft ground, but it would do. That would be quite nice and sheltered. I mean, I wouldn't really get a sunrise. I might get a sunset. Definitely windy. See here. Just kind of, I like to see before going all the way up there. Kind of like to see if, you know, if I have to come back here, it might be out the wind as well. So this looks good actually. But I mean, it's not what I wanted. I want the views over there. So I just got to this little lump and check it out. Hyperlapse off now because the battery's running out on the GoPro, on the action camera. Used to have a GoPro. I just wanted to show you guys, the last time I did this hill I was going through rough times in my life at that point, and I cried all the way up this hill. It was one of the worst ascents I've ever done emotionally in my whole Munro round. But we're back to face our fears, and that, not going to say the word, it's a lot steeper than it looks. That one there came right up that because I joined all those two and these two together, and then I cycled back to the start. That is one of the steepest ascents I've done out of everything. That is brutal. You can see that it's brutal just by looking how vertical that is. How vertical. It's brutal. And look, oh, it's just amazing behind me. It looks like Torridon, I can't believe it, I forgot. This is where we're pitching. We are pitching right here, and there's no wind. I better not jinx that, but... Ooh. Found another bloody hole. Right, I am thinking I'm gonna get the nylon. I've got a McDonald's. But it's so healthy. Look at this, guys. It's probably one of the best views I've ever had. Wow. I'm a bit shivery. It's going to be a chilly night, but I should really have my windproof jacket on. But I'm going to make myself a cup of tea and I'm going to eat my chicken nuggets. Right, as my tea is going, I'll take a little spin quickly. The backdrop on the drone footage was freaking incredible, of all Cruachan Munros in the background. Cruachan itself, the pointy one, and just coming up to the summit. It's spectacular. I haven't taken any pictures yet. I need to before the shade gets onto the tent. But we're looking out to Mull in the distance, and then the other Munro in the distance. That I'm really not tempted to go and bag for round 2. I can't be arsed, guys. Don't think, nah. No, I can't be bothered. Forget round 2. This is so good, guys. Oh my god! McDonald's on the summit! Oh, paradise! Woo! This is real lush. All the Glen guys, this is stunning. This is one of the best, if not the best, summit camp I have ever done. And I'm so glad I came up here, because I think when I was up here last I didn't really take advantage of the views as much as I could have, because I was the most emotionally distraught I'd been in any hike in my life. I was crying. I'd just gone through a breakup, and that was like 3 years ago. So yeah, I guess I didn't really take the views in that much that day. I just kind of, as I was hill running all four, and I just wanted to get the job done. And like, now I'm back, I'm like, wow, this is actually one of the finest summits in Scotland. Because you've got the whole backdrop of Beinn, Cruachan in the background, like you've seen in the footage. You've got these beautiful crags that drop off, which I must have captured in the drone footage, and it's just amazing, like stunning. I have no idea whether there's an inversion in the morning or not, no idea guys, but honestly I am blown away. I already knew it was incredible, but this incredible it's only in your dreams you see these things. Oh my god though. Okay, so I'm going to stop waffling. I'll let you go. I'll put some B-roll in with my phone of the shenanigans that I get up to in the... I'm going to put a night lapse up. There isn't forecast for northern lights tonight, but I think because the moon's almost gone, there might be a nice night lapse of all the stars moving, which would be good. So hopefully I get the settings right, and I'll get to you in the morning, guys. Right, lots of love. Ciao. Oh guys, it's just such a stunning evening. I am absolutely taken back to how stunning the views are up this Munro. Honestly, this might be one of the best summit camps I've ever done. Good night, guys. Such a quiet night. Brilliant. That's me, 6 hours to sleep now, so I'm gonna toddle off. No looking around for northern lights tonight. I am cocooning myself in a sleeping bag because I just checked the temperature and it's -1. The last 4 weeks we've been having 10 to 12 Celsius overnight. This is a change. I prefer winter, so I'm happy. Yeah, I'm going to stick a cup of coffee on. The drone always ruins my coffee though, because I like to stick it up about 10 to 15 minutes after the sun rises, so I guess I could put one on now. Guess who else is in here with me? Oh, Sean boy. He's cold, so he's staying in the bag. He can't be dealing with any of this cold malarkey getting out the tent, eh, Sean?
What, a cup of tea or coffee, if you've got enough gas. I know we might not have enough gas to heat it up enough. Let's find out, shall we? It's the sun rising. I have got gloves, by the way, but I've left them in the tent, which was no use, really. The sun's rising now. I did kind of stick the drone up a little bit, but it wasn't like the orange colour I'm looking for, so I have like 40% left, so I took it down quickly, and I'm gonna do it again once the orange colour comes back. But that's crazy, isn't it? Woo! Thumbnail. Thumbnail alert! That might be my thumbnail, that. I come up to the summit. You can see it's starting to hit Beinn Cruachan now. The orange. I really want the orange. I want the orange colour on the hill. So cold. I've come out for years. I'm going back in again. I've been in my sleeping bag. It's nice and warm in there. But you can see, look. I'll show you how there's like frost on the ground. You believe me when you see that? You see? Yeah, there's frost. It's all been hit now with the sun. Oh.
In my heart is a waterfall of windmills and rockets and empty baskets. In my heart is a waterfall, bleeding pine trees and lit up windows and poison arrows. In my heart is a waterfall of silver linings and dirty laundry and bedtime rain. In my heart.
We might have enough for a cup of tea later on. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Yeah. What a beautiful one for it.
Yeah, so it goes to show, guys, that in the hills in Scotland, we've had this is not normal. We've had 25, 30s at some point, low down, 15s, 20s on the tops at some points for the last 4 weeks in May. And that's not normal for us. But this is more normal weather coming now. So usually you would get a day or two like this in Scotland, and then it would switch. And sometimes it would switch a day earlier than it was supposed to. So it's very unpredictable in Scotland, the weather. We had it very stable like you get in France the last 4 weeks, which was very unusual. But now what's going to happen, as you can see, it drops to -8 temperatures on the summits on Monday night, and there's snowfall, and we're in May. And then the day after, the sun comes out and it's 10 Celsius. You know, like, for example, the weather switches at 2 or 3 o'clock this afternoon, right? There's been times I've been on the hills, and it's not rare in Scotland, it's quite common. And look at that backdrop, eh? That you could be hiking in the morning, it could be beautiful like this, like a day like today basically. Say you're doing 20 miles today, and you set off, and the weather's turning at 3 or 4. Look at this now. Well, later on, I believe the winds are going up, and 95% rain starts about 3 o'clock with no visibility. Now you're out minding your own business, and then suddenly you're on a ridge or something, or wherever you are, and then that comes in. Yeah, I know, obviously you'll see it coming in an hour or two prior, but you don't really get that in many countries in Europe. That's why I think people get caught out, especially if they're foreigners, even if they've got experience in Scotland, because the weather changes so fast, it's unreal. You know what I mean? I can't even believe it myself that this, for the next 4 to 5 days, it's going to be torrential rain and snow on some of the days. Obviously, it's not going to last because we're in May, but you wouldn't think it, would you? Yeah. So you've just got to be careful when you're hiking in Scotland, because you can quite easily get tricked. Now I'm fancying another cup of tea, if we can get it to work this time. We'll see if we can squeeze another one. Got a flapjack. I got the jet boil one. We might get another cup of tea. We're on. Tetley. Well, I'm just drying out the tent, guys, and I'm taking the inner out because this was officially the last time I'm using this ultra outer. I'm going to post the outer of this back tomorrow, and when they receive it they'll send me the nylon version. I'm quite upset about it because I started getting along with it. I started really enjoying this once it's up and wind. It's so quiet and strong, and I was really kind of starting to love the material. But when you start getting holes every single time you get out, and I've got about 7 now, and then you have to carry patches with you and patch them up. If it's only been 2 months, which it has been, imagine what it'll be in a year. There'll be patches everywhere. And you don't really want that. So for the sake of 300 grams more with the nylon and having to dry it out a bit longer, I think I'm going to opt for the nylon. And yeah, like any tent, you have to get out and adjust the guys. I mean, that's an advantage with this one, is that you don't really need to. I feel like this would cope a lot better with changes of direction and wind than any other tent as well. But if it wasn't for the holing situation, which maybe it's a bad batch, because I've got a friend of mine who's had no hole, but I've seen other people complaining so much recently with holes, so maybe there's a bad batch or something. But Tarp Tent don't seem to think that, so they've been nice enough to send me. I'm upset, I'm sad about it, because I really wish I could keep it. I love the colour white, I love it, and I do love how it looks when it's up for the photos, and yeah, I'm going to miss it. It's just a shame that I've had to resort to this, but I can't have a tent that's gonna not last me forever. That's the problem. So I'm going to take my Hilleberg guys off because they belong to me, and anything else that belongs to me, and get it ready to basically to send back to America. Yeah, just wait for it to dry though. It's a shame really. So yeah, I'm basically going to keep this and then send back all this. Bit upset, to be honest. I'm just getting all the threads that I've attached to it off so that I can put them onto the new nylon, because I don't have any more of this yellow string left, which I quite like because it's fluorescent. So I was just eyeballing up where I came down the last time I was up here. Pardon me. So, you wonder why I got injured with the Achilles. I came down that as a Steve Fallon route. Maybe I've shown you on the videos. You've probably seen this hill, but I came down that on my B-roll from earlier. Yeah. Well, we didn't actually touch the summit, so touchy touch, bagged it. Don't think my knees are up for doing that second one over there, because I'd have to do an extra 2 miles of hiking and about an extra 400 metres of an ascent. So yeah, so leave no trace, all packed up. Views guys, amazing views. Absolutely stunning. Look at it, just say bye bye to the views, guys. We'll be coming back here, that's for sure. I watched the inversion at Ben Louis and it rised, and now it's up above the summits, but it's quite nice to watch this morning as the clouds rise. Yep. So we're just gonna get our stuff. There is somebody coming, so I'll probably catch you in a bit, guys. So that's my stuff. Sean's all ready. And yeah, let's go. Well, I saw last night's night lapse. It wasn't that great, so sorry about that, guys. I don't think the settings were like 100% right, because I'm still converting from the moonlit settings I had to the normal, and it's kind of like an in-between half moon last night, so I couldn't quite, I don't think I found the correct, although Google told me to put it on that, but maybe I should have faced it south so it was darker. I thought of that, because it's a lot lighter now in the north. Anyway, because the horizon stays lit overnight now in Scotland over to the north. But oh, we've got the Cruachan behind us, and yes, we're heading down now. I just got off chatting to I've chatted to quite a few nice people this morning. Another guy, just very spiritual, deep conversation with him. It's rare that you come across people that have the same belief system and understanding of the universe as you do, even on the hills. It's quite rare. And there's always a divine encounter for these, there's a meaning for these kind of meetings. I have to go away and now think about what we were talking about and what can I take from that and what was the message from meeting that person.
very talented artist as well. So if you're watching this video, it was lovely to meet you. Yeah, so we're gonna cut off at the cairn when we get to that Beinn at the bottom and do the steep descent. Well, I don't think the microphone is switched on. Well, it is on, but it's not connecting. Sometimes it does that. But you can hear me, guys. Well, that's me back at the track. It took a bit longer than expected because I spoke to... Oh, here's the microphone. Hello. Hello. I spoke to a lovely couple. Oh my god! On this trip, I've encountered some lovely people. Honestly, every single person I met on this trip, on this hike, were unique. And it's funny, you guys know I'm quite spiritual, so here's a bit of spiritual talk. I saw the numbers 111 repeat 3 times over this trip, and the last time was on the guy's Garmin. It says 111 when I looked at it. It was 11. 111, what did the 111 stand for? I don't actually know what 111 standed for. 11-1. 1101 maybe, I'm not sure, but it didn't have a 0. But anyway, it was just 111. I was like, ooh, angel signs. Anyway, enough of that. I'm not going to keep you much longer. I did have some drone battery left, but I don't think I need to do any more drone. I did a lot for you guys, and yeah, I just got to walk now 2 miles back to the car. It should take me, I'd say, just under an hour, because most of it's downhill. There's a little bit of uphill there, and yeah, I've drank all my water, just finished. I might stop at the stream and fill up a little bit. But yeah, thanks for watching. This video was probably quite long again, so if you've made it to here, well done. Congratulations for tolerating Evunia. She chats too much. But yeah, next time I see you in a scarp tent, hopefully, we'll be in a nylon outer, and hopefully it won't be too long till I'm in that tent. Meantime, I'll probably be resorting to my Acto, which is the next lightest tent I have, because the Solo's a bit overkill now, and sometimes the Bobcat Ultra if the winds are not expected to be high. So yeah, like and subscribe, please follow, press the ding-a-ling button. Ding-a-ling, it always helps because you get notified every time I post a video. And yeah guys, some videos might be very much chatty, others might be more cinematic. I'm going to be doing a mix. As you know, I already do a mix from what you see. Go back, some videos might be quite cinematic and quite good quality, well edited. They're all well edited, but kind of more edited in a cinematic kind of way. And then others might just be more vloggy style, but I know they can get a bit boring sometimes when the person's just like talking all the time, which personally speaking, from watching some of my recent videos, I realised I was talking a lot more than usual. But I'm going to try and stop. There's so much talk and kind of put more film in again, because I go through phases really. But yeah, press the subscribe button and I'll see you later guys. And it's hot. I need to get into a cold pool, but I don't know where there is one around here. And also, I don't really know whether to go back the Tyndrum way, which is the way I came, which involves going round the Loch Lomond road, which is a nightmare, or going the Argyll way, which says it's 5 minutes slower on the sat-nav, but I believe it isn't, because I think you can go much faster on the Argyll road than you can on the Beinn Loch Lomond road. So I don't know, but if I do go Tyndrum way, there is a little secret pool. It involves having to walk 15 minutes to get to though. I don't know, I've just not swam in it yet. I need to get in some kind of pool. There is one down here that I saw, it's all in the shade, under the bridge. It looks kind of naff to get down to, but I might try. Or I just might drive home and sod it off, because the water isn't cold anymore, it's warm now, so it's just refreshing really, it's not going to give you cold water benefit. Anyway guys, So that's me heading. Long way to go, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao! Nice.